Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today I have an unboxing, so if unboxings are not your thing, that's totally fair. I'll catch you in the next video. This probably won't be for you. This was sent to me from Lightwish. It is their 6th anniversary, and I don't know if they've sent this to everybody that has reviewed their products, but they sent this to me as kind of like a 6th anniversary gift. And let's take a look. Let's see what's in here. First of all, I want to show this came into the box as well, that this was in. And it's a watercolor paper block. They now have a 100% cotton cold press, 300 grams per square meter for 140 pound paper. There's 22 sheets. That's an odd number. Just looking in there to see if I can glean who might be making this. I am not sure. I always wonder because it's like Bauhong or Potentate that's making the paper. I think Potentate usually makes papers for the Lightwish products, but I can't say that with 100% certainty. That's just my guess from what I've used from their papers. But I've got a block. I'm probably gonna keep that sealed up because I have so many open papers, and I've been loving my windows open this summer, being up here in the new space, that I don't want to introduce humidity to anything that shouldn't have it. All right, so it's got this, we've got this cute little, it almost feels like a rubbery or silicone-y, not really silicone, maybe like a rubberized plastic type of, this feels like, the handles feel like silicone. Little case, looks like a little suitcase. It's got a little strap on there. I guess I could probably put that paper in there if I want to take this out with me to paint somewhere, but we'll have to see what's inside and if the products are travel friendly. I like these zipper pulls. But they're kind of unusual. The zipper matches perfectly. Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. So we have this big pocket back here. It's lined and everything. I bet you could use this as like a little carry-on, a little personal item or something. And then we've got a little card. This is, "Hi artist, paint anywhere, bloom everywhere. Happy 6th anniversary to Lightwish," from the Lightwish team. This looks like it was actually handwritten and not just copied. So that's kind of cute. Got bent in there, sadly. It's a pretty little embossed card. It also has a floral sachet. Like it's pretty strong. It's a pleasant smell, but it's pretty strong. That was a bold choice. A lot of people are bothered by scents. Luckily, I'm not. I might actually take that and put that in, like, in a waste paper bin, like under it, you put it in the bin and then you put your trash bag over it. That might be nice in there for, like, keeping your trash can smelling good. It is strong though. I don't think I'd want it right in my work area. So here we have 5 travel watercolor brushes. I did not know Lightwish did travel watercolor brushes, so let's see what this is all about. Oh, I love hearing the rain. We haven't had much rain all summer, so I hope you're finding the rain sound soothing. Probably not with my, fast talking. Sorry about that. Oh, that's a nice little case. Looks like kind of like a faux leather case. Oh my, these are pretty rugged looking brushes. Let's see, this is number 7. I haven't seen a finish like this. It's like kind of aluminum. This is it looks like a needle. A reservoir quill, where you've got the hard bristles in the middle and you've got the soft bristles on the outside to hold the water. They've got holes in the caps. So I think this is the first time Lightwish has sent out an anniversary gift. Somehow Lightwish, ArtX, and Paul Rubens are they're either all owned by the same company, or the US distributors or like distribute all those 3 products. I have received anniversary gifts from, look at a nice little flat there. Looks like it's shiny. It looks like a nylon. It's got sizing in it, so I would have to rinse it out. 1/4 inch flat. That's a good size travel brush. So I have received anniversary gifts from ArtX and Paul Rubens before, but I don't think I have for Lightwish. I feel like Lightwish is kind of coming into their own. It's less random things. It seems like it's got more, oh, that's a big brush. That's like an actual size 10 that seems like a size 10. Often travel brushes, for whatever reason, the bristles seem to run a little bit smaller. I don't know why there's threads on this end of the ferrule. I wonder if they make an extender or something if you don't. Oh, you know what? there's threads on that end because, because you go like that. And then you don't have to worry about the end falling off. That actually, that's a good size brush when you have that back end on there. That's a lot more substantial. I'm gonna have to take these next time I travel watercolor. I'm kind of in my oil phase right now. Of course, who knows by the time this video comes out. I'm filming it at the beginning of August, but I've just done World Watercolor Month, so I'm ready to do some oils. This is a 3/8 dagger. I like how companies are coming out with more specialty travel brushes. I think everyone's kind of done the round. Well, of course, your round is going to be the most popular, the most, I think, useful. These are really, these are nice and light. And then we've got like a comb or a rake brush that you would do like fur or hair or grass. Actually, yeah, that would be really handy to do for grass and stuff on the go. Little wooden handles, aluminum ferrules it looks like, so you don't have to worry about rust. I've never had to brush rust, I don't think, but that's a sweet little set there. The little loops that they're in are short, and I guess you could probably put something in front of that if you wanted to. Nice little thing. That's kind of unique. I don't have another set that's exactly like that, and I have a lot of sets. All right, we've got a Lightwish watercolor journal. Again, I'm not going to open this, just like I'm not going to open the block, because I'm serious. I have about 30 sketchbooks open and I'm working in, so I need to cull the herd. That's why I put them all on a display stand in my studio, so I will grab one of those before I go poking around in the shelf of unopened things. Oh, this is cute. This little clip, this is so funny because I recently bought, this was probably last year, some wide, like 6-inch wide clips like this. They're chip clips, but I'm like, they are perfect for holding my sketchbook. And this is very similar to those chip clips, except these don't have the silicone on the end, and it's just paint anywhere, paint everywhere. And I actually bought some colorful ones too. Well, I'll show you one because they're so cute. They come in 4 different colors. I got these 3-inch ones because I have the 6-inch ones in black, but yeah, these are 3-inch ones too. They're very, very similar, but oh, very cool. I wonder if they're going to be selling those as well. But I can get an 8-pack of these and 2 each of 4 different colors for like under 10 bucks, so I thought that was quite a good deal. Let's see, I'm not sure what these are, but there's a plum, a pear, and a strawberry. Let's open it up, maybe we can tell what it is. If you guys know, let me know in the comments below. If I can get in here, they're kind of pretty. I have no idea what these are. They've got a little film. I have no idea what these are. I don't think they're not a sticker. It's like this is the printing on the back. If anyone has any idea about what this is, please let me know. There's a strawberry, an avocado, and a plum, and I think it's a plum. No, it can't be a plum. It's a grape because it's got seeds in it. A plum would have a stone. What are these? Please let me know if you know what they are. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue. I don't want to take the film off in case it's something important. Oh, we've got wristbands. Oh, they've got a pair. Little tennis wristbands. It's a palm tree with some tennis balls, it looks like. That's cute. These are for so that if like when you're out painting, you can wipe your water brush on the wristband and, so that you squeeze a little water, wipe your water brush and keep on painting. That's what these have been used for a lot online. I think I've got a couple of the white ones that came with different kits. I think that's a great idea. I think adding these in a kit is so wonderful. And so we've got 2 of them there, which is nice. Here we have a mini watercolor travel set. Let's see what's in this one. Lightwish has been kind of knocking it out of the park with the travel watercolor sets lately, so let's see what they got this time. They have so many options. It's almost overwhelming how many options they have. I'm such a sucker for them too because I love a travel. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I love how they package everything. So this right here, I recognize these paints. These are the Mi Liang two watercolors. So this is a really decent student grade paint, and I like the little like kind of marker thing that it's in. It's like in a marker stand type thing. That's a handy little way to keep it. 5 ml tubes. And then look at that sweet little bag. It's like a tiny little crossbody bag or backpack or something. Maybe I should just let's just get this big suitcase out of the way for a second. See what I want to see what's in here. I want to. Oh, I'll put that right over there. Okay, so we've got this cute little bag. It's got a little almost. You know what? This is where you put your wet sweatband probably, so it could dry, so it wouldn't make your sketchbook wet. This feels like that kind of dry bag material. We've got a water brush. It looks like a medium tip water brush. We have got a little like viewfinder, kind of like a view catcher, so that you can like hold it up and you can go, you know, figure out what your scene's going to be. Now a tip of this, when you're trying to figure out how, like if you want to look through this and find something the same proportion as your paper, what you could do, you'd set the viewfinder lined up to the corner of your sketchbook, and then you'd run a straight edge. Let's see, let's use the edge of this. So you run a straight edge from corner to corner, and you just make it so that the straight edge would go through each corner to the corner of your book, and then you could get the right proportion, so you know that whatever you saw through your viewfinder would fit on your paper. This is cute. This matches the travel brushes that the cover of this matches the travel brushes over there. And then let's see, we got a little magnet clip. So that's probably so that you can clip your palette to your sketchbook and the palette could attach. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Look at this spray bottle. Now that's easy to open and easy to close, and actually you could pour water in that if you needed a little water cup, I bet. That's a cute little spray bottle. I like how ergonomic it is. It's so much easier to hold than those tiny little ones that are like perfume samples. Oh, is this a fountain pen? Oh my gosh, it looks kind of like a lamey fountain pen. Oh no, it's one of those everlasting pencils, but it's in a fountain pen body. Isn't that weird? Look, it's a fountain pen body. I bet if you had a fountain pen, if you had an extra fountain pen converter and nib, okay, that's a lot of extra things you'd have to have. But anyway, how interesting. That's like done in a fountain pen body. I've been seeing these everlasting pencils in kits. I'm generally not a big fan of them, to be honest. But I'm not going to complain. It's a gift. And then here, this must be our travel palette. I like the water cups. I like how more palettes are doing that with the water cups, because it keeps your palette closed, and it also, oh my gosh, that's cute. Oh, get the little, this is hooked to the magnet, so you can clip that to your sketchbook and work. You've got your, oh, you've got ceramic, white ceramic mixing areas. That's nice. And then these hook into the side. If you want to have it like, if you want to hold it. So if you do that, I don't know how. Let me just grab one of my sketchbooks. I don't want to open any new ones because I have so many on the go right now, and I don't want them to go to waste. So let's take a sketchbook here and just see. I clip this like that, magnet side up, and then I stick. Okay, so I'm going to have to do something differently if I want to stick this to. I'm going to have to do it like, oh, you know what? I think they also will stick to each other. Look at that. I say, look at that. I think it's just supposed to go together. Yeah, so what I can do, I can do that. I can do that. Now, yeah, kind of like that, and I could hold my sketchbook, I could stand, and I could work. Yeah, that seems like it's, I think that would be sturdy enough. You know, I wouldn't go, you know, I don't know, flinging it around, but yeah, I think that would work pretty well. Well, neat. And it looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 24 wells, so you can put all colors in there. that's neat. That's neat. I'll have to fill that up and check it out. I think that is, that's clever because it's got enough spots for all the paints they give you. And that's not always the case. That's a sweet little kit. That is, and I like the little bag. Yeah, and I like that you've got this little pocket back there that you could, let's see, does your journal fit in that, or would you put your loose things in there? I would much rather this be an empty fountain pen than one of these everlasting pencils. I do notice like some companies have been selling, they're starting to sell the replaceable tips for these. I'd rather just have a pencil, to be honest. But that's my only, and you know, not that I'm complaining. I know they have this for sale. I don't know what it's going for. I'll link all this stuff up and you can check it out if you want to. But that's kind of neat. I like this big spray bottle. Everything will fit in a little pouch there. This would be better if it was gray like the official view catcher, because then it kind of gives you that middle tone for your values, and it would also match your sketchbook. But I can see why they do it in yellow, because yellow is kind of fun and cute. But that's kind of a neat little rig. That's something new. I think it's been around for a couple months. Because I think I spotted it. Once on Amazon. And then we have one of their cotton watercolor sketchbooks. I don't have this one, but I have one that's like it but blue. But it's still in its package because I have sketchbooks to get through. The magnet closure. We got the 3-ring binder. We've got cotton watercolor paper. Oh no! I'm mistaken. This is not a sketchbook. This is a swatch book. Oh wow, that's kind of nice actually. It looks like it's kind of a soft cold press paper. I wouldn't say it is as smooth as hot press, but it's not really textured. But it's a swatch book. Now this is handy, having this in a little binder like this, so you don't have to make your own binder. Well, that's neat. That's very cool. And last but not least, oh look at this, we have a little brush roll. I'm not sure what this is. Anybody know what this would be? Is it? I don't know what that is, but let's see. Gosh, I don't know what that is. We've got little pockets here for putting brushes or pens or whatever. We've got a larger thing here for a palette. And then you could roll it up and I guess, oh yeah, you could tie this little strap around it somehow. We'll probably maybe keep it flat and just lay your sketchbook on the inside. It's got some like boning in the side to keep it standing up, I guess. So I don't think you're supposed to fold it over. I'm not sure. Maybe this is to polish something? I do not know what that's for. I'm sure somebody does, so let me know if you know what that's for. But what a lovely little treat. So that was the Lightwish 6th anniversary gift. I'm so very thankful for that. That's so nice. And another travel palette, because as you know, I have an addiction and I can't seem to get enough. If these products are available, I will link them up. I'm not sure if they all are or not, but I'm not sure about this case either. I'll see if I can find it. Generally, they don't sell the packaging that they send gifts in, at least in other like Arctics and Paul Rubens and stuff. They usually find some really neat thing. Sometimes like companies do. I have seen like Ohuhu come out and sell their packages that they've sent to reviewers. But yeah, this is really cute. I think this little bag would be adorable for like, well, it'd be a little more than I need for toiletries, but definitely a cute little travel bag. That's just sweet. All right. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. If you want me to try out anything in here first, let me know. Like I said, the sketchbooks, I've used a lot of Lightwish sketchbooks in the past, and I'm going to leave those wrapped up until I actually need them. But, you know, travel brushes, the little kit, the little paint kit, definitely fair game. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up before you go. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.